Well, first of all, I prayed about it because coming out of the battlefield of the mind, it was such a powerful book. I really didn't know where to go. So I was sitting in the beauty shop talking to my stylist, and I asked her, because she's a young woman, what would be interesting for the young women? And she immediately named this book, The Frazzled Female. If someone would turn to Matthew 11:28, this is going to be pretty much our foundation scripture. I chose it because Jesus says, "Come unto me, all ye that are weary, heavy laden," and he said, "I will give you rest." And I thought about the book and how it's so relevant to what it's teaching in the book. It's very important to be able to reach one another and to touch the hearts of each other, not just me. I want them to touch me as well as I touch them. So it's so important to me that we just be real transparent with one another. All these things, whatever it is, seek him first.
Where I thought I didn't know that I was fragile, I'm finding out that I am. In some areas of my life, I am.
I expect to get out of the way of Defrazzled. I expect to be able to de-stress, to get a more intimacy with Jesus, with God.
Out of the Frazzled Female, I would get a study of joy, peace, love, and happiness.
I've been through so much. I lost my husband 3 years ago, and it brought a sadness on me that I just can't explain, but I know through Jesus I'm going to get through it.
Frazzle means just tired, worn out. Cindi Wood talks about Defrazzler, how to go into that place, a rendezvous, such as a closet or sitting room or dining area, that you can go when you're frazzled and defrazzle yourself in the presence of God.
One of my Defrazzlers is to get up in the morning and to sit in the corner in my den and have my quiet time with God.
Well, my best defrazzler, of course, is when I wake up in the morning and thank God for being able to get up.
And working in the yard and with my flowers is a real big defrazzler for me.
Okay, my defrauster is, I'm going to learn to let go. I'm going to learn to have that deep relationship that I have been wanting all along.
At night in my bedroom, I turn the TV off and just sit quietly and read my Bible, study, and think about Jesus.
I like to sing. That is one of my passions, really.
My other is to cook. I can get in the kitchen and cook, and that really gives me some kind of peace. I can cook and talk to the Lord.
In order to be intimate with God, you got to spend time with him. My prayer is that the women get a closer relationship with God. where they feel like they can go to Him at any time. They go to that secret place that they can lay their burdens or their stresses with Him. I want them to feel that He is their Savior. He is close. He does hear their prayers. And when they read His Word, that's how you interchange and have this conversation with the Lord, is to hear what He has to say in the Word. And that's what I want to reach, the deeper part of where He is, to bring them closer to Him.
When I grow more intimate with Jesus, I know I can rely and depend on His Word, and He always will carry me through.
Secure.
When I grow more intimate with Jesus, it lets me know that He loves me no matter what.
It means to be more closer to Him, to have more peace, more love, and more contentment in my life.
I'm learning. Like I said, I thought that I knew it all. I thought that I had it all. Finding out I don't. So what I'm wanting to do is get it.
Even though I may make mistakes, I know that I can come to Him, ask Him for forgiveness.
No, not afraid. Because I know that He's going to protect me and care for me. No matter what I go through, the Lord is always going to be with me.
Yes, you're right. The first session was really wonderful. We women came together and we just poured out those thoughts about how we can find our ways to be intimate with the Lord. Our next session will be October the 7th at Mount Zion Baptist Church at 6 p.m. And I'd love to invite all the women, and even if you can't make it, we'll be studying in John, the first chapter, and the second chapter. So those two to combine together, sitting down reading those chapters will give us a closer look